What up, everybody? My name is Corey. I'm an avid cyclist and also someone who uses biking to get to work. So in today's video, we'll be looking at the bike lanes of Richmond, Virginia. We'll be seeing how well designed they are, how many of them there are, and how well kept they are. And hopefully by the end of the video, we will answer the question of whether Richmond is a safe city to bike around in and to commute in. So let's get to the video. So this is a great bike lane, protected by poles, but you have to be very careful of buses swinging in to park to pick up people. And as you can see, it gets filled with crap pretty fast. They do clean it occasionally, but still needs to be more regular. This is Lee Street Viaduct Bridge. It is great for bikers and walkers. As you can see, there's a big sidewalk and a big bike lane. However, it is full of rocks and glass and trash consistently, and I have flatted multiple times. So it's a great way to get to work, but it needs to be cleaned more frequently, Richmond City. So we're looking at what is known as the Greenway. This is a bike path that connects north side to about downtown Richmond. We'll see in the next clip what road it actually goes to, and it's called Oliver Hill. But basically, you can take this from north side, you can get to downtown, you can get to the Capitol Trail, and you can get to MCV area. It's a very safe, very great bike path. The only thing you have to be cautious is you have to cross the main street a couple of times. You can't fly down the hill. Here we're looking at Oliver Hill Way. When I used to live in Northside, I used this road to get to the Capitol Trail, but also you can use this road to get to MCV area. Since I've lived there, they put in actual bike lane lines for you, but as you can see, they've only patched some of the major holes, and it's still super bumpy ride. But they're improving it slowly, which is good. Here we're looking at Broad Street. When you're biking on Broad Street, you just bike in the bus lane that is meant for the Pulse bus. You can take that all the way both directions on Broad Street. You're gonna go on the opposite side of the street, and it'll feel like you're going into oncoming traffic, but you are safe, you are going. And so when you the buses have a different light system, so when you have a line up and down, vertical line, that is a green to go. The only thing you have to be careful about is you may get a stop while the green lights for the other cars are a go, because then other people will be able to take a left across you. So that is one thing to look out for. Here we're looking at Franklin Street. Franklin Street is a one-way street headed east, but the bike lane is for both directions. Now I'm riding on it going east with the cars, which is great because you can see the lights. But if you're going the opposite direction, you have to be very careful to pay attention when you have the walk sign or not, which matches up with the green or red light. Also, as I'm pointing out here in the video, that the bike lane actually ends at one point, and then you have to merge into the car lane and then come back into the bike lane. Now, this can be actually more dangerous than not having a bike lane in itself, because if a car's not paying attention or the biker's not paying attention, there can be a collision. So never assume, whether you're a car or a pedestrian, that the other one knows what the other one's doing. So be careful. So this is the Robert E. Lee Bridge. I bet the name's gonna change soon, but this connects Monroe campus, Oregon Hill area, and you can get to Manchester area, Riverside Drive, or even Forest Hill Avenue from this bridge. Here we're looking at Sims to Forest Hill Avenue bike lane. This actually probably was the best bike lane I biked in for this video. It's the cleanest, it's very well spaced, and the speed limit on the road is only 30 miles per hour, so cars won't be zooming too close by you. Here we're looking at 9th Street Bridge. This is taking you from the Manchester area over to downtown Richmond. Now, this is a great big wide shoulder they're providing you for the bikes. However, it is full of trash and glass, like I have said for a lot of the bike lanes in Richmond. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. But it gives you a great view in the morning and the evening for the sunrise and sunset. So you can look forward to that if you're using this bike lane. Here we're biking down Grove Avenue. We're headed east. As you can see, this is a bike route. However, there is no bike lane. I am biking in the huge wide shoulder, but cars are allowed to park here. So you're gonna have to, if you're gonna bike in that for an extended period of time and a car is parked eventually, you're gonna have to watch out when you merge back with the cars, like I was talking in going down Franklin Street. Now, another thing to note is that on Saturday and Sunday mornings, there are a ton of runners out and they're using this wide shoulder. So you must be careful if you're biking as well, watching out for them. Here we're looking at Patterson Avenue. This is a common road to use for commuting. However, there's not much of a bike lane for most of the road, but the part I'm showing you, there is a bike lane. But as you can see, it is full of leaves, and I actually had to go into the car lane to avoid riding in piles and piles of leaves for a segment. So they attempted, but it could be a lot better. So what do y'all think? Has Richmond done a good job with their bike lanes? Comment, tell me what you think. For me, they've tried hard to put in bike lanes and bike infrastructure into the city. There's definitely ways they can improve with the safety and the duration of the bike lanes on the main roads. But really in all, as I was saying throughout the video like a broken record, they need to keep them cleaned. But let me know what y'all think and what Richmond can do to improve.